Alright, part 2 of the video. Okay, so as you can see, the ham, I let it just sit down a little bit in the pan. It was probably in there for like 3.5 minutes on one side, alright? So this is the deal. I know you see me push it down. Well, you see that caramelization around the corners there? That's why I pushed it down. So I can even out the cooking surface. So it can cook. So I can cook evenly, really. Or evenly around the outsides, which is really all we're looking for. We kind of just want to heat it through, like I said. You don't want it to be cold, okay? Because everything else is going to be hot, so it's kind of going to be weird. So what we're going to do now, I just flipped it over, so the other side isn't that cooked, but we're actually going to heat it up again before, just because we want all of our elements to be hot. So it's on the same plate right now with the spinach. The spinach is probably cooling off, but that's going to actually go back on to the fire just to warm it through before I make my sandwich. Okay. So now we're gonna focus on this pan. This is my egg pan. It's non-stick. Okay. I use this for eggs and whatnot. So now look at the temperature. I have an electric stove. Well, that's gross. Well, whatever. You can judge me later. I have an electric stove. So put this on about 4. Alright. We'll put that on 4, and we're going to get some butter. Cut up some butter, drop it in there. You need butter, just a little bit, not too much. Sorry. Trying to cut the butter with my left hand and film with my right. Okay, you need some butter. Sorry, I'm my own cameraman today, people, but you get the gist of it. I'm putting the butter in the pan, and it's hard to do with one hand. So that's just a little bit. Probably gonna add a little more. My hands are I clean my hands 10 times a day, so they're very clean. And we're gonna let that melt up. Meantime, this is still going, okay? It's still hot. Now, I like to toast my bread in a pan. I have a toaster, but I don't think it works that good, to tell you the truth. So again, we're going to put a little butter in here. Just a little bit, I'm not saying this is the healthiest meal ever, but it's breakfast, so, just a little butter. Alright, and I have wheat bread. So, we're going to put the wheat bread down right there, one piece. And then we'll smash the other piece in there, like so. It's very hard to do this with one hand, but that's alright. We might turn the heat down just a little bit too. So, got the wheat bread going. And this is completely melted. Completely melted. Now we got eggs. They're brown eggs. This isn't from the place where they came. These are farm eggs. They're fresh. And we're only gonna go with one today. They're smaller. They're a little smaller. I got big hands though. A little smaller, as you can see. Alright. Enough of that. Enough of those shenanigans. Alright. So what we're going to do, we're going to make sure our pan is hot. Let's put it over the top. It's not as hot as I would like. Make sure you get that butter around and around. Try to cover the whole pan just because you don't want it to accidentally stick, because that would suck. By the way, this is the best drink ever. A&W sparkling cream soda. Cold. It is the shit. Trust me. Highly recommend you buy it. A&W sparkling cream soda. They need to give me like a year supply because this is good stuff. Alright, anyways. That's the sound of the cracking egg. Crack it. Boom. One piece. Make sure you don't break the yolk. Make sure you don't break the yolk. We might turn the heat up just a little bit on that. Might turn up the heat just a little bit. Now we're going to pan over to this. Let's take a quick look at the bottom. Browning up a little bit. So we reverse it. Let's see the browning up. So we'll reverse that side. Normally I only toast one side of the bread, but I'm going to do both sides of the day. I'm filling on the edge. That's cooking. Some people like it like this. That's crazy. That's not even cooked, man. It's cold. If you like it like this, you're an idiot. Sorry. I didn't mean to be judging. Okay, anyways. So that's the egg. Looks pretty good. Very yellow yolk. That's like the farm eggs I noticed have very yellow yolks. They're smaller though, but you know, it's whatever. So I know you guys are probably wondering, if anybody even watches this, what am I going to do with these things here that are just getting colder and colder by the second? Well, once this egg is flipped, which it's starting to rumble on the bottom a little bit, once this egg is flipped, I'm going to actually add these two ingredients just into the side here. You see where there's no egg? Just to keep them warm. Or just to heat them through again. And by the time that's heated through, boom, my toast will be ready. Now, this is not practical to do for 15 people if you have a big family. I just live with me and my fiance. So, this is the stuff that I do. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just showing you what I do, giving you like a little walkthrough on what I'm doing. Now, your nonstick pan comes in handy here. I recommend you get them. Okay? Because it's stuck a little bit though. I actually got to loosen it up on the sides. Stuck just a little bit. Oh, actually, no, it didn't. Alright, there we go. See how it's moving around in there? That's what you want. You don't want something that it's going to stick and ruin your pan. And as I'm saying that, I'm sticking a fork in there. Like, you're not supposed to do that. That really ruins the pan. But, whatever. Alright, now I'm going to give this a flip. Now, it's all in the wrist. Flip is all in the wrist. Hopefully I can capture this on tape. Now when you flip it, you got to try to make sure you don't break the yolk. Because breaking the yolk right now will piss me off because I like the yolk running. So on a count of 3, we're going to flip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Quick flip. Bang. Yolk not broken. Yolk is not broken. See? You don't see nothing running out on the sides? Nothing. Okay. Now, this is when we add, and they are cold. That's when we add this and this back in here. Okay? Now we're going to check on our bread. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Bread. Done. It's all about multitasking, ladies and gents. All about multitasking. Keep an eye on both of it. Boom. Watching you, silly bread. Boom. Watching you, silly eggs and ham and spinach. Getting a pan out. Plate, sorry, getting a plate out. Alright, now this egg is probably on the brink of being overcooked. which not good. Okay. So I'm gonna try to flip the egg on top of all this. Probably won't work, but whatever, because again, I have just 2 hands and, you know. Alright, cool. Which I did, which I'm surprised. This is mine, so don't judge me. I can touch it if I want. I'm going to put the egg on top of all of that, and the reason for that is so my egg doesn't cook all the way through. So it could just continue to warm from the bottom up, alright? And that's the way it's going to be stacked on my sandwich, okay? You feel me? Okay. One piece of cheese. Cheddar cheese. I love it. Cheddar cheese. Boom. Right on top. Boom. Okay. Cheddar cheese. Love it. Some bread on the plate. Watch the transfer. Doesn't look like it's going to go well. Alright, so we're going to have to go to plan B. Plan B, always go with the fork. Fork and thumb. I just burned my hand. That's alright. I'm a G. Boom. Look. Transfer. Wow. You can't tell me that don't look good, man. Alright. Hot piece of bread. Bang. That's a sweet looking breakfast sandwich, if I say so myself. Cut that in half. Cheese going. This is Swagger Child 81. I'm about to eat. Swagger Child 81. Subscribe to my page or my channel. Send me a message, send me a comment. You can hate on me. You can do whatever you want. I'm out.